Yo! Wagwan everybody! Yes sir! Duran Bedward aka Bossman here. And today we're gonna be talking about free and cheap dates for students because we broke. And that's an unfortunate thing, but there's always ways to do things as a student. Look, it has to be said, students are broke. We talking about broke. We don't got it. We broke. You know what I'm saying? And we dig a hole financially, as we're going through school, especially medical school, just to become educated. And in addition, we graduate with so much debt. Income may not be the best when we first get out of graduate school and professional school. And so I just simply want to drop some of the ideas that I have for cheap dates and free dates for us lower income folk known as students, because our income is basically $0 and 0 cents, unfortunately. So let's do this thing. All right. First off, game nights. Many of us students have multiple games both on our phones and inside of our places, whether it's Uno or Heads Up or even a whiteboard to play Pictionary. There are so many different ways and so many different games that we have available to us for us to play. If you're uncomfortable doing that for a first date, have it be a group date with some of your friends so that you get to see how the person you have been eyeing is in a group. And then after that, you can, let's say, go out on a dinner, a cheap dinner, whatever have you. The point is, game nights are always a great way and always a cheaper way to be able to have a date and have some fun with your significant other without breaking the bank. And then, I already mentioned it, dinner nights. Now, you could spend $50, $100, whatever you trying to spend on a dinner, or you could take that $50, buy some food at the grocery store, and cook some food together. It's always a great way and an activity that people can do together, you and your significant other, and cook some food and play some nice music and just enjoy yourselves and then eat that meal. And even more so, you could even meal prep while cooking that food. Look, it's one of the best ways to do it. See, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been there where, I cooked some food. Things didn't work out after the first date. I wasn't really feeling it. The girl that I was talking to, she wasn't really feeling it, But because I thought of keeping things cheap and having a little dinner night, see, what I did is I meal prep for the rest of the week as well. So then that way I was like, well, things didn't work out, but I still got food to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, just cooking some dinner with your significant other is always a great date. It's always a great date. Just don't make it a meal prep date. All right, next idea. A picnic. Now, a picnic is fantastic, especially a nice sunset picnic. Oh, yeah, man. Where you go, you lay out the blanket, you got your food, you can do nice cold sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Or, a board with some cheese and meats, whatever have you. I can never pronounce the word. That's why I didn't say it. Don't laugh at me. And just lay it out, spread it out, and just enjoy a nice picnic. You can get your, your, as we call it, a little 7 Adventist wine, and just pour it in the cup, you know what I'm saying? And just enjoy life, right? And you can just sit there, watch the beautiful sunset together. Like I said, you could also play a little bit of music like you did with the dinner date, and just enjoy yourselves and enjoy nature and just be with the Lord in the nature. Hear the birds chirping. Just make sure they don't come down and try to swoop down and eat your bread. But at the end of the day, just enjoy life with you and your significant other, outside, outdoors. It's always, a picnic is always a great date. Movie nights, show nights, whatever have you. Do you have a favorite show? If you have a favorite show, introduce your significant other, the person that you're talking to that show. Maybe they'll be interested as well. You guys can sit down, watch the show together. Again, if you're uncomfortable, do it in a group where it's like a show where you see a lot of your other friends watching the show or whatever. Or maybe there's this new show that's coming out and you're like, hey guys, let's all watch the show together. I'm going to invite my over real quick, make sure that the person is comfortable. I always say make sure that there's both, for me, just make sure that there's a male and female there, so then things can all work together as one unison, and everyone is happy and comfortable. You guys watch the show together, like, oh my gosh, and then you have something to talk about on the phone later on that night, like, yo, what's up, baby? Hey, did you watch? Hey, you watched the show? Yeah, you liked it? You know what I'm saying? It was nice, wasn't it? Oh snap! Why am I using a fake phone when I have a real phone, like right here? Here's another idea: coffee, tea date. Right? A lot of people these days, there's even an app called Coffee Meets Bagel or Bagel Meets Coffee or some. It came out when I was already in a relationship. I don't know the things. I think it's Coffee Meets Bagel. The point is, there's people who actually do have coffee dates where they go out and they just sit down and they drink some coffee and they talk and get to know one another. For me, I would be doing a tea date because I love tea. Let me go to get some boba tea or, tea house or some of the sort and just drink some tea and just relax and get to know a person. It's always a great date. It's always a little great idea, just especially when you're busy and you don't have a lot of time and you just, let's say, for me and my lady, right? Like, let's say we only have half hour between where she has to run back to clinic and I have to run back to class. We could just easily go get some tea together and just sit down and talk for a little bit, see how our days are going, and then run back to what we got to do. It's always a great idea, right? You can never go wrong unless, you accidentally spilled the hot tea or coffee on yourself. Then you go wrong and you got stains and you burnt, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. It's always a great idea. I definitely recommend it. If you have any ideas, just drop it down in the comment below. We'd love to try them out. We'd love to give you guys more ideas too if things pop in our head. Again, remember, God made you great, so go and be great. I love y'all, respect y'all. Peace out.